I love it. That is actually a good episode, isn't it? Yeah, that's great. Hi, and welcome to the AirDXB Group Newsdesk. Hi, this is the news desk. This is something new that we want to bring you from AirDXB. My name is Greg and this is Joanna. So what we are going to do is look at several different articles that we've seen over the last 3, 4, 5 weeks. We're just going to give our general opinion on it. So Joanna, how are you?
I'm good.
You good? I'm very good. How's the market?
Market's good. Market's picking back up after Christmas.
Good.
Which is what we like to see.
Which is exactly what we want to see.
Always a very quiet time of year, so
yeah. And then things are moving forward. Well, looking at these articles that we've got here, it's definitely saying that, although there's one particular article here that's saying that things could be cooling. So we have here from the Arabian Business, Dubai property price increase slowing down, residential supply declines, rental growth moderates. So the Dubai real estate sector retains forward momentum, but some rates slowing in previous quarters, says Astike. Is that true? What do you think?
Is it slowing down, or is it just plateauing for a period of time whilst everyone decides what they're doing after Christmas? I feel like there's going to be a point where it cannot continue to increase forever, because how much are people going to continue to pay? But whilst we're in a position, as the article says, about supply declining, lack of supply, demand and sales, nobody's going to lower their prices too much. So I feel like there may be a slowdown because of the initial huge jump, but I don't see anything declining.
Okay, interesting, because we're still seeing a lot of people moving to Dubai, aren't we? So you're going to see that consistent flow coming
through. Last year, this year, the projections are huge. It's just the place where everyone wants to be right now. And with that, people need houses.
Which is true, but did say in this article as well, which I'm just reading, it's anticipated more than 130,000 new dwellings would be delivered in the next 3 to 4 years. Do you reckon that's going to cope with the demand?
I feel like if the rate of people coming to Dubai is consistent and it stays at the rate that it's been going last year, projected this year, and so on, then possibly, but it will take that 3 to 4 years to get to that point for supply to match the demand. And
bear in mind, you say they're due to come online, but what developer delivers on time?
Never.
And I just rhymed there.
Never, ever.
So there you go. But so you could actually then see that figure extended over 5 years, 6 years, 7 years.
You're told end of Q4 2024. What they really mean is end of Q1 2025. And it's a consistent thing. So I feel like that's all going to get pushed.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah. So what we're seeing then, you think that, although it says here, price increase slowing, what you think that'll pick back up? Or do you think we'll stabilise?
I don't think it's going to go down. I feel like it's going to stabilise. I think things, as always, as you see in the trends, they do tend to do this.
Yeah.
But it's very minimal. So again, it's very area specific as well. When you've got developments coming up in certain areas where there's high demand, there's an excitement and there's a buzz around a new building or a new community, that's when you find that things tend to go up. And then, so it's...
Yeah. Well, we were saying this yesterday on our podcast, weren't
we?
Which you should all check out, by the way. These different type of market temperaments. Okay, well, look, it's something to definitely look at. I think I'm with you on this. I think as long as that demand keeps coming,
I don't see demand going away.
I don't see demand going away, and I think these prices will continue to go up. But, you know, I thought at one point that you saw, especially after COVID, this influx of these investors and these buyers, but there was only a certain amount and that would drop off. Well, it hasn't. It's continuing, although this is saying it may well be slowing. So look, watch this space, isn't it?
Let's see. And nobody knows.
Exactly that. Well, look, then we jump straight into a different segment of the market. So Knight Frank gave one of their fabulous reports saying that the Emirate doubles down as global hub for luxury property over 10 million. That was also in the Arabian Business, feeding off a Knight Frank report. So according to the analysis, Dubai outpaced other global cities in the first 9 months of last year for luxury home sales, Knight Frank. So sales of homes priced over 10 million grew 92.4% to reach 431 deals in 2023. That's a lot.
Makes sense.
Does it?
Yeah.
Why?
Makes
Tell
sense.
me.
Again, it goes back to everybody coming here if you look at the world as a whole, Dubai is still one of the cheapest cities in the world to buy. So if you're a millionaire and you're living in the UK, other parts of Europe, America, you're going to invest your money into Dubai. You've got the investment visas that you get as a result of that. So you have the ability to come to Dubai, stay in Dubai as and when you please. You've got problems in other parts of the world that you don't have here, such as cost of living crisis, governments, taxes, huge crazy taxes, which you don't have here. So it makes sense that these people are coming here, they're buying the luxury properties, they're buying the branded residence that everyone's getting excited about, which Dubai isn't the only place that has them, but for some reason people tend to buy here rather than anywhere else. So it does make sense.
You know, we're going to get with the branded residence, which is actually very, very, very cool, isn't it, from that perspective. What is interesting here is what they're saying is that 28% of that total was in the final quarter alone. So you could argue that this conflicts with what we were just discussing, that in fact, if 28% of these transactions went through in the last quarter, that means this momentum is continuing. Whereas the last article we just read was suggesting that prices could be slowing. So this is interesting, isn't it? You've got two conflicting sectors of the market.
28% of luxury.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
The
different
other
segments.
One was market as a whole.
Yeah, but that is a sector of the market which is moving quickly.
It is.
So it's going to be interesting. Again, watch this space, isn't it? So we have to see how that goes. Let's mix it up. Let's change this around. Let's talk about Emirates. So they are going to hire 5,000 cabin crew in 2024. That's a lot. Used to be crew.
I did.
Didn't you?
Emirates hiring 5,000 crew is not unusual. Way back in the day, it was a really common thing that Emirates were just consistently hiring.
Yeah.
Because crew numbers when I was there was in the tens of thousands. I don't even know what it is now, but significantly more. However, COVID hit them really badly, as they did the travel industry in general.
Yeah.
So I think Emirates kind of their plan at the time was, let's just make as many people redundant as possible just to keep ourselves afloat, work on the bare minimum, and do what we can to survive in this crazy time. Now that everything's come out of COVID, now the travel industry is back to normal, now that people are kind of forgetting that ever happened, they need those crew back.
Well, is Dubai now the most visited city on the planet? It was, wasn't it? I don't think it still is.
It still is, yeah.
There you go. So
and
there's demand.
So it's the central hub of the world. You use Emirates to go to most destinations because you're going to come through Dubai to go east, west, wherever you're coming from. So they need those crew back. Those crew being here brings in more tourism. It brings in more property purchases because they need somewhere to stay.
And of course, AirDXB, being a short-let management agency, we're here to cater for all those wonderful tourists that want to come and stay.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, look, there's a quick just rundown, and I appreciate you coming today, giving your thoughts. It's wonderful to hear, and of course, we'll see you soon.
Yep.
Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.